Icy conditions may have caused a serious accident this morning. Good evening. This is CTV News. I'm Patricia Vallone.
And I am Denise Douglas. Now, police are investigating an early morning crash in Hyattsville during which an SUV lost control, struck a pedestrian, then slammed into a building. And as Byron Scott tells us, the pedestrian who was struck has now taken a turn for the worse.
This morning in Hyattsville has died. Let's show you the video of where this happened at around 7:30 this morning on the 4800 block of Rhode Island Avenue. Now, police say the SUV was heading northbound in a direction away from the camera. They say the vehicle lost control, bounced over the median, hit a pedestrian, and then slammed into an upholstery store. Now, police arrived not long after the accident and rendered aid.
The preliminary investigation revealed that Prince George's County officer was the first one to respond to the scene, and he did perform CPR on the pedestrian.
As for the cause, that is still under investigation, although police looking into reports that the SUV may have hit a patch of ice. Now, area residents say ice has been an issue on that road for some time.
This up here, I've noticed for the last over a month has been ice, because I thought maybe there was a water main break up there, somewhere along there, because right in front of there, that's why I was walking up to see, walking up to see, but there's been ice up there for over a month.
Now, a WSSC crew was on that road this morning working on a broken water main. Now, again, the pedestrian who was struck this morning by an SUV has died. No charges yet in the still unfolding investigation. In Hyattsville, Byron Scott, CTV News.
Now, police have not yet released the identity of the pedestrian. Meanwhile, another accident, this one in Upper Marlboro in the neighborhood this afternoon, and after a resident accidentally crashed her car into her own home. Authorities say the incident happened around 12:45 p.m. in the 1600 block of Hyattsville. A woman was sitting in her car in the driveway, waiting for her son when she accidentally hit the gas, propelling the vehicle through a pillar and into the house's brick front. Officers on the scene say the woman may have suffered a medical emergency and she was taken to the hospital where she was checked out.
A flash fire on the roof of a dormitory at the University of Maryland at College Park sent 2 workers to the hospital, one with serious injuries. Investigators say the men were working on the HVAC system at Oakland Hall when the fire erupted. A handful of students were evacuated from the building just after 9 o'clock this morning. Fortunately, most are still away due to the winter break.
If your foot is heavy on the gas pedal, you might want to slow down. The Maryland state delegate who originally proposed to expand speed camera enforcement is now backing a bill that would cover the entire state. Derek Davis pitched a bill last week that would keep speed cameras on 24 hours a day. Currently, the state law only allows cameras to be placed in school zones and can only stay on between 6 in the morning and 8 in the evening.
A Prince George's man is sentenced to 10 years in federal prison for drug distribution. 28-year-old Richard Brown of Lanham was convicted for conspiracy to distribute and possession of PCP on 4 occasions from December 2012 to January 2013. Officials arrested Brown during a meeting with a cooperating witness to distribute 16 ounces of the liquid. Brown admits that he distributed between 700 grams and 1 kilogram of PCP during the time of the investigation. A former soldier from Laurel is sentenced to 7 years in prison after pleading guilty to destroying records that he thought might be used in a terrorism investigation. 26-year-old Craig Baxham converted to Islam while serving in the U.S. Army from 2007 to July 2011. He was arrested by Kenyan authorities after December, after flying to Africa in a failed attempt to join the militia group Al-Shabaab. According to his plea agreement, Baxham told agents that before he left the U.S., he destroyed his home computer and then threw away the remains in an effort to prevent authorities from tracing IP addresses and other evidence of his activities. And you are watching CTV News. I'm Patricia Vallone.